Welcome back. Now, 10 years ago, a project that would unearth some of the best jewelers this country has to offer was founded by Carola. Thuthuka Jewellery and product development would give students studying jewellery from 5 universities and 6 community jewellery projects the chance to showcase their products in a competition that would present the opportunity to further your dreams with the support of industry players and sponsors. Now, the annual Thuthuka Awards have since grown in leaps and bounds, making it possible for young and black jewelers to make a sustainable contribution to their industry and our economy. Now, joining us more to tell us about this is this year's leg of the competition, which is the 2017 Thuthuka Jewellery Awards. It takes place on Tuesday evening. Is the founder and director of the project, Carola. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you so much.
Let's talk about this year's awards. What can we look forward to?
Well, I think what you can look forward to is immense diversity. I think that, working with kids throughout the province, each one comes with its own cultural aesthetic. Even though there is a brief to design contemporary jewellery,
right,
their influences come through. So even if you look at some of the photographs that I sent to you, you'll see there's tremendous difference in the creativity. Some of it is very earthy. And some of it is very light, and it all depends on their cultural influences and how they respond to the brief. That's very important because the brief is quite strict, so that the judges have a measure by which to assess them. And they've produced some really, really interesting work this year, and it would be great if we got more public support to see what the youth of this country can do.
How's it grown over the years?
It's grown unbelievably, Deborah. When I first started, I had 25 students from the University of Johannesburg and 25 students from the Soweto Jewellery School. And, it was like never the twain shall meet, because the 25 from the university were white and the 25 from Soweto were black. And that existed for a couple of years, but as Thuthuka infiltrated into the other jewellery schools and they welcomed us coming in there with our very strict and focused mentoring project to upskill them so that the community jewellery schools would create better jewellery. There's a huge shift now. It's quite extraordinary on a political and a social level to see that now that I have 97% black students.
Wow.
Which is amazing.
Give us some of your success stories that have come from this project.
Well, it's such a coincidence that 2 minutes ago we met Miriam Makeba's niece, because in fact this incredible ring was an award-winning one last year for the overall title, and was made by Christian Lambo in memory of her, which is quite extraordinary. And it has just grown so much, and we've had so much good response. I took Thuthuka to London, to the International Jewellery Show there, and people absolutely loved it because every piece was completely unique and diverse. And I must stress that because we encourage the students to develop their individuality, so they don't have to conform to anything specific or anything restrictive. It's really to unearth that wonderful creativity that so many of them have. And very often when you're in a syllabus-bound situation, like the community jewellery schools, for example, in the provinces, they are taught to become bench workers in jewellery factories. And that's why I started it 10 years ago, because I said it's not possible that there is no talent amongst this group. You are assuming that they're just going to work in industry. I am assuming that there's tremendous design talent in them, and that they should also be able to express that. And if they are designers, we must help them get out there and get into different kinds of employment, not just as bench workers, but as designers. And ultimately, like this ring that Christian Lambo made, he has now set up his own business. He's got his own customers. And that is the kind of success story that is a very important part of Thuthuka.
All right, Carola, thank you so much for talking to us. Carola Ross is the founder and director of Thuthuka Jewellery and Product Development, which will host the 2017 Jewellery and Product Development Awards at Fara Gallery at the University of Johannesburg in Auckland Park. The awards are sponsored by the Department of Arts and Culture and are now 10 years old. All right, let's say good morning. Speaking of Miriam Makeba, to her granddaughter, Zinzile Makeba.